Hello guys, in this Python tutorial I will show you step by step on how to code Python using Visual Studio. And Python is a mostly popular programming language, and it is used for mostly for web development, software development, mathematics, and also system scripting. So knowing on the best tool to use to code in the Python is the best way you can learn Python. So step number one, as usual, you need to install a Visual Studio. So to install a Visual Studio, you need to go to the visualstudio.com to get the app. So this is my Visual Studio code. Go to this part, then you download based on the kind of the operating system that you are using. For those who are using the Mac OS, you go for either these two. For the Windows 64 bits, you go for either of the two. Then for the Linux, for the Mac, Windows, and the Linux, you can download the version that you want. Now, let me. Currently, I'm using the Windows 64, so okay. So it might take time to download the Visual Studio. Then after it has downloaded, step number two is to install it. After installing, now you need now to install the Python extension on your Visual Studio code. Okay. It might take time. It's less than 30 seconds. It will have already downloaded the whole of it. So as you can see, it is showing that the setup has already detected that I've already installed the code. So this is my Visual code. So the next step come on the extension part, which is now our step number two. You need to install the extension for you to run this thing correct. Okay, so number one, you need to install the Python. So you need to install this one, Python by the Microsoft. That is step one. Okay, step two. After that, you need now to also install. You need to install the runners, the code runner. You also need to install this. So those are the two mandatory things that you are supposed to install. Number one, you need to install the Python, and number two, you need to install the code runner, and specifically the one that I've shown you. So you install this one. Okay, having done that, so the next step number three, is to install Python on your computer. If the Python is not installed on your computer, you need now to visit the python.org to download it and install the latest version. And during the installation, you need to make sure that the option for the add Python to the system path, you need now to add the Python to the system path. This ensures that the Visual code can locate the Python interpreter. Okay, let's go and check whether we have installed whether it is installed. So you need now to open the command prompt. After opening it, you need to type the py, which stands for the Python, to confirm whether the Python is installed in your machine. Then we have py dash dash version, then you click the enter. As you can see, the Python is already, we have in my machine, I have Python 3.1.2.0.0, that's the version that I have. But if at all you find that the Python is not installed in your machine, now you need now to go to the python.org, and you download and install the latest version. So this is the python.org. So go to this one. It will already detect the type of operating system that you are using. As you can see, in my computer, I'm currently using the operating system Windows. So I will download this one. Then the next step is to install. Let me show you step by step. So you go to modify, then next. Then on this part, this is now the most important part, the advanced option. Now you need to select pre-compile standard library, and those are the two things that you're supposed to do. You had the Python environment, and these are the part. Then you leave the remaining two blank. Then you install your Python. I already installed my Python. Okay, having done that, we move now to step number 4, to create a Python project in Visual Studio. Remember, now after you have already downloaded and installed, you can confirm whether you have done the correct thing by going to your command prompts and you type py dash version, and it will show you the version that you have installed. Okay, now let's go back to my Visual Studio. Okay, so what I have, I've already installed the runner. So the next step is to create a Python project. So you open the Visual Studio Code and you create a Python project by selecting the file. Then you go to new file, and when saving the file, so I need to save this one. Let's say that this is Stanley. Let me use the word training. Then don't forget to include the py. Then you save your document. So that's the correct way that you're supposed to save. It must have the extension py, which stands for. Alternatively, you can create a new folder for your project and you save your Python files inside. Okay, so we have created the first file of our. Okay, now step number 5 is to select the Python interpreter. In the lower right corner of the Visual Studio, you will find select Python interpreter status bar, and now you need to click Python interpreter for your project. Then you choose the interpreter that responds to the Python that you have installed. So I will not go to that extent, but I will show you, since I've already installed this one, there's no reason to worry whether it's going to work or not, but definitely it is going to work. So let's try to write at least a line Okay, this is my training video. So after writing your first code, the next step is to run your Python script, and you simply need to open your terminal. So this is my terminal, or you can use this one, either the output or the terminal. It will actually give you the same output. So as you can see, you have this button for the run. So you click the run button, and if you run the button, it will show you now the output. As you can see, this is the output. This is my first training video. So congrats, you have successfully set up your Python in Visual Studio Code in your computer. So enjoy the seamless development experience and take the advantage of the Visual Studio Code, which is rich in different features to enhance your Python coding journey. So in the next video, I will show you now deeper part of the Python, the history, how to prepare variables, how to comment in the Python. So that's what I have for this particular tutorial. So don't forget to subscribe as you wait to see the next great video on this one. So bye bye. Have a lovely day.